Hi, it's Wyndham. How do we stop feeling frustrated? Well, before we can figure that out, we have to understand what frustration is. And at its core, it's really simple, as all these things always are. At its core, frustration is our inability to accept what is. It is born from our very human desire to set expectations of what an outcome is going to be. And it falls foul of a fundamental truth about the universe, is that we cannot control outcomes. We just can't. We can control our input, but that is it. So when we set an expectation for an outcome, we are, and especially when we tie that expectation to a future happiness or sense of fulfillment or whatever it might be, when we set that external expectation, we are setting ourselves up for a fall. And when the outcome doesn't meet that expectation, we can very easily become frustrated when we cannot accept what has actually happened, what is. Happens all the time, right? And I think it is one of the... it's really tough to eradicate these kind of things from our lives, even when we have spent years working on ourselves, trying to come to the understanding and acceptance that we can't control the outcomes, we can only control the inputs, our own input, and opening our eyes to what is and then accepting it. It's really, really difficult. But it is the only way we can remove frustration from our lives. Either we don't set expectations, which is phenomenally difficult, or we accept that we can't really control the outcome. So we have to get our minds, our bodies, our souls, whatever, into a place where we can accept what is. And again, acceptance isn't about resignation. It is recognizing what is, and understanding there has to be a way forward. So how do I do it? You didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. For me, it is awareness. There are 6 essential elements to living a fulfilling life, and it uses all of them. It starts with compassion. I don't beat myself up over the fact that I am frustrated. I recognize it for what it is. It is an entirely human reaction. I recognize it. I give myself some compassion. Go, it's okay. I'm only being human. Number 2, I exercise some curiosity. I wonder what this is all about. I wonder what it is about this outcome that I am struggling to accept. I get curious about me. It is not about the outcome. It is not about the situation. It is always about me. I don't mean life in general, although my life is. I just mean in these instances, when we find these feelings rising up, it isn't about the thing we think we're reacting to. It is always about us and a deeper sense of who we are. So I exercise compassion, I exercise curiosity. In doing those 2 things, I become more deeply connected with who I am in the moment and understanding why is this so frustrating. I then move into the second 3, awareness, acceptance and action. Awareness, what is actually happening? What has happened? Can I see what is for what is? And then can I accept it? I often have a sense that I want a different experience, right? The frustration is that the experience I'm having is not the one that I want. And in the moment, there's not a great deal I can do about it. In certain instances, sometimes you can act quickly and change it. But in a lot of situations, we can't act quickly and change it. We have to deal with the frustration, with what is, with the outcome that we didn't really want. So I remind myself that this isn't the experience that I wanted, but it is the only experience I am having in this moment. What can I learn from this moment? This ties back to, are we truly embracing growth? Are we genuinely looking to understand ourselves better? Or are we doing it piecemeal? Are we doing it when it's easier? This is when it's really hard. But recognizing this isn't the experience that I wanted, and it is the only experience I am having in this moment. What can I learn about myself? So we've been through the top 5 of the 6: compassion, curiosity, connection, awareness, acceptance. That leads us to the last, the real change maker, intentional action. What can I do next time or now? It might be something I can do right now to change all of this. But if there isn't, can I accept that? And then can I plan? Can I mentally prepare for the next time I go through this process? Can I bring more awareness to when I'm setting expectations? Are they reasonable? Are they realizable? Are they within my control? Can I formulate a plan, intentional action that allows me to face these things in a different way in the future? If we can do all of that, we are no longer frustrated. We remove frustration from our life, because frustration actually, like all of our emotions, is a message. It is our bodies and our heart and soul telling us something. We just too often see it at face value. Actually, what is it trying to teach us? Can we go deeper? Can we get more connected and learn something about ourselves? I leave you with that. I wish you a peaceful and joyful few days, and I will speak to you soon.